5 regions, 50 teams, over 1,800 matches per year. Onivia, League of Legends highlights heaven.
In a way, and when you're looking at it, I feel like there's only 2 real options that you could pick if you are Samsung Galaxy, and that would be the Victor or the Taliyah.
No, he's out of mana. The exhaust is going to go down. Mickey and Sungwon on the run. Ambition's still at level 1, so he's going to flash in, and that's going to be first blood going over to Victor. Oh, what is going on today? Happened in game number 1, but you can see the positioning of Ambition. Here he comes. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Sungwon not able to make a play. They're going to turn it around. Here comes Ambition, going to turn immediately onto Linderong. And down he goes. The flash going to go down onto Sungwon. Can he survive? Twisted Advance should be up soon. Not even going to need it. A double kill going over to Cuvée as the ROX Tigers is suffering more and more blue.
Cuvée has the Ninja Tabai and the Bomby Cinder. Not quite at Sunfire Cape yet. Sungwon though.
Oh boy, just going to be jumped onto, but Ambition gets turned on. Does go down, and Sungwon is still alive. This is finally going to turn around for the ROX Tigers. Exhaust going down onto Crown. There's just no escape for him as Victor does go down, and 2 kills going over to the ROX Tigers now.
Yeah, 2 kills indeed, and they point out that he's electing Iceborne Gauntlet this game instead of the Trinity Force, primarily because of the amount of physical damage coming out of the ROX Tigers team composition, and because Fiora and Jace can be melee.
Oh boy, here we go again. He just totally caught out there, not going to be able to flash away. Didn't even have his flash up, and just getting caught out in his own jungle. And out.
They keep putting Crown in positions where they're not as far ahead as they need to be to make it worthwhile. He might just die.
Oh boy, it doesn't matter if the cocoon misses. If you do that much damage that fast, Victor just disappears. Going to look up for their team. But it looks like they also want to go for a kill here onto Crown. He gets flashed on by the Jace and tries to flash away, but goes down either way. And Mickey going really deep in here. Ambition might be able to turn this around, especially with that Rift Arrow buff. Here comes Cuvée from the right side, going to get onto Mickey. Down goes Jace. And oh boy, the last couple of shots there, not going to be able to take out either Core JJ or Ambition. Cuvée, though, is going to be secured here for the ROX Tigers. Nice pickup there on the back end of that fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy. Gonna be jumped on in here, forced to ultimate and actually turn around. Here comes Jace and the curtain call. Ambition gets smashed by the hammer of Jace coming in from the top side. And uh-oh, big turnaround for the ROX Tigers. Jace picks up a double kill. Finally, we get some action here.
Linderong in bottom lane, teleporting in, but so is Cuvée. And this is actually really dangerous because of their HP, but it doesn't seem like it's going to matter all that much. The speed at which they shred that Baron was a little quicker than maybe Samsung had anticipated.
But Linderong's going to be able to back up.
Oh! Ruler, probably the only champion that can maybe bring Mickey down, almost found the ability to do so.
Oh, and look at that, the teleport coming from behind here from Cuvée. They're going to be able to pick up a kill. They are going to trade for Ruler's life, though, and Cuvée all alone. And the one hope, yet again, Crown, nowhere to be seen in that fight. I guess he was clearing up more than Samsung. And you can see there's no response from Samsung. They can't come over to Elder Drake right now. They're not grouped up. Baron's about to spawn. Elder Drake taken by the ROX Tigers. And with Baron about to spawn, maybe they just go with Elder.
Linderong, so it almost feels like you're watching solo queue.
The amount of times this has happened, man. Look at this. Linderong might die. Sure, he'll die. But Baron is going over to the ROX Tigers. They have Elder Drake buff too. They had 3 people come down to bot and kill Linderong.
Top laners here, you're dead.
Yeah, they will not even be able to stop this 5v4 as they get poked down by Songyun, and that's 2 inhibitors going down. Now Linderong is alive. Down with Songyun in the bot lane, going to take out the 3rd inhibitor. It looks like ROX Tigers finally able to get something going in game number 2 with that Baron buff and the Elder Drake looking to end this game.
Yep. Baron buff minions underneath that turret. They did get Mickey.
They did get Mickey, and he takes a ton of damage but will survive. And Cuvée, he is a tree, he is Maokai, but still not able to survive. Songyun will go down, but it's just not going to matter. 3v2 right now. Ambition with that GA is going to come back up, and it looks like Key is actually forced back. But look at this, in the meantime, all the minions pushing, all the cannon minions getting a ton of damage onto all those turrets. And even if the ROX Tigers can't end the game right now, they're in a fantastic spot.
Will lose her edge when it does come down to the 6-item fight inside of a condensed area. They really need a way in. Cube, he doesn't go down, man.
And they're going to go into someone, and he just gets demolished immediately. Now it's a 5v4. Ambition, though, is going to be exhausted on the left side of the fight. Lots of damage being eaten by Samsung, but they take out one member. The beginning of the comeback. Ruler's got to be very careful. Another exhaust burned onto Core JJ. They do open some space, actually, to take down that turret. Can they get it? It looks like so close to getting that turret. Another curtain call comes up. Ruler eating a ton of damage, and oh boy, it looks like Cube is going to go down, and finally the turret goes down too. Only the Nexus left alive, but there's Ruler in the back doing a ton of damage. Key, he's got to back up, and here comes Ruler. No. Looking to make a change in this game. Gets 3 members of the ROX Tigers down, and somehow into bot lane. The ping's going down. Samsung, they are going to commit to Baron though.
They're all in. Crown starting his recall. He needs to get home. They can't find Crown.
Oh, and look at that. Okay, Kha'Zix, Samsung is going to get the Baron, but they need to get back. ROX Tigers are going to try to delay all of that. You can see Linderong down in the bot lane, but at the same time, the fight is going on. Samsung is going to turn this around, and the ROX Tigers now on the run.
They lost on one front. Crown denied Linderong in bottom. Samsung Galaxy, I think they just won the game.
This is unbelievable. How are they doing this? The mid-tier 1. Oh, but look at Linderong in the top lane. Samsung, they will not have an answer to this. Their Baron recalls. Oh, never mind. Crown is going to come back and stop that, and they get the Elder Drake too.
Yeah. Linderong not wanting to contest Crown.
Oh, the Ward is going to spot him. And Crown doesn't seem too scared. It looks like they want to go onto Linderong. Ward is going to spot him. Here comes Ambition from behind. Forced to flash away. There's the teleport coming in from Maokai, and uh-oh, Linderong is going to go down. Does have that GA, but I don't think the ROX Tigers can go in on this. He's going to go down.
He goes down. They have no think that they're going to be able to make it to him.
I don't think so. Look at how fast that turret goes down. It's unbelievable the amount of damage Samsung has. The exhaust coming down onto Ambition though. Cube getting low. Crown low in the back too. You see both Victor and Maokai are going to die, so they're going to be forced back.
Teleport.
What is going on in this game? Uh-oh. Samsung, you may have made a huge mistake. Ambition jumping on in. Linderong going on to Core JJ now. He might be able to get away, but how can he stop the push alone?
He can't stop the push. I think Linderong's just going to run up mid lane.
Look at the faces of the ROX Tigers. They almost blew it somehow, some way, but then they pull it back. Samsung just staying too long, and that is going to be game number 2, going over to the ROX Tigers somehow, some way. And there you go. We're going to game number 3.
I don't even know what to say. Oh, man. Well, that has to be a sigh of release for the ROX.